Slum Gods.
Can we have a big round of applause for Slum Gods, guys? Slum Gods, guys, come.
Guys, raise your hand. They're all part of the amazing lineup we have for this season. And just to brief you, is it like anybody else?
I think we'll just leave you with some visuals of why we are here without wasting much of our time. Prasoon here.
Wild Fever.
Just police.
Hari. Slum Gods.
Slum Gods, guys. Akash. So, if you could just.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for making me a part of this August company. You know, it is extremely honored to be in the company of Prasoon, Nawaz, Prabhudeva. We look like brothers, but we have nothing in common actually. I remember going to, during my MTV days, going to Trinkas in Calcutta, and I told them actually before Raju Sundar became a rage, that I'm Prabhudeva's brother, and sat in that Trinkas for a whole night. And Slum Gods and Supern and all of the people, Anushka, whose work I really love a lot. I am the odd man in this whole group, By way of including me in this group, I thank everybody for understanding my craft, which is a very forgotten craft, which is we have a longest tradition of sound. We are the first civilization that told the world sound is knowledge, but we are also sadly the only country in the world forgets the fact that the sound can be everything. But we, few of the new age sound people who in the industry who's working in the mainstream Hindi cinema, is trying to understand the possibility of sound and trying to put it across to people. And there's a huge in the last 10 years, huge acceptance to this craft. That's why I'm here, and thank you for making me part of it. Please don't make the guys, don't make them feel so embarrassed. And thank you. I'm very happy to be part of this evening. And thank you, everybody. Love you, lot.
To stand beside these two legends.
All of them, and legends, living legends, yes.
I just want to thank everybody, the entire crew, team, and the sponsors, everybody. Thank you so much.
Guys, please push bolo up log.
Alright, so first of all, we'd like to thank these both for being the craziest interviewers ever. Everyone goes out and takes interviews, but these guys give you your own zone. You can do whatever you want, and you won't even notice that they're shooting you. So yeah, that's I've got to give you that, and the opportunity of standing next to all the legendary people and all this crowd is I feel enlightened, and I think my whole crew feels the same way. And huge shout out to you guys and everyone in your team, and let's have a good time, dude.
And especially in this illustrious company, it's really overwhelming. And I guess when Manil and Rohit came to our office and explained to us what they were trying to do, it actually struck a chord with us, because we always try and tell people that for us in a digital medium, it's always assumed, "Arey, to digital hai, aasani se ho jayega." But people forget that the same amount of hard work, in fact, many times a lot more hard work goes behind that work. And the thought that you had, the creative Indian, to show the process of each and every kind of creative processes in their own respective field. I think that was a brilliant idea, because that as an audience also I feel is something which can be very inspiring. But they were an absolute delight, and we ended up discussing cameras and whatnot. They had better cameras than us.
Thank you, Raghav.
So yeah, and it was a great experience. Thank you for.
In Chennai, sitting in Rahman Studio, we were mixing the film. And the film is about, this guy who impersonate as a nurse and trying to patawa the girl and hero, and the whole film goes like that. So I made my own life hell, suggesting them that we will use the male voice and we'll convert the male voice into female voice, and I met. They came to the interview. I thought by the time they will come for the interview, I will be done with the film. But the male to female conversion was not happening. I realized it's not easy, man, to be a female and be convincing. So I've been working day in day out. About 12 days I hadn't slept, and they took this interview in one of those early morning after those sleepless nights. And so every film that I get these days is like, one way or the other. At the moment, Hrithik Roshan is eating my brain for Kabil, things like that. So one way it's good, the other way I do have sleepless nights, and they will come to me with only some of the most difficult tasks. So I become a problem solver for everybody. And so I have no memory of what is the interview is all about, because I remember now Prasoon saying that it was a very poetic interview. I mean, obviously with a poet, obviously it has to be poetic, and I don't remember any noisy stuff that happened in the studio. I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know what is the interview.
It was a fan moment for us, an absolute fan moment with you, with Hari Babu, with Prasoon sir, with.
They just saw the trailer. Then they're gonna show the animation.
When I met Manil Rohit, I had no preconceived notion, nothing, and I just meet these guys, and they really made me so comfortable, and I think we forgot what we were discussing. We just went into our own trip, and I think that's what I think the creative process is. I think it was this program, this interview was itself a piece of creative, I would say. It was not showcasing creativity, it was creating something which is a piece of creativity. And I'm happy that I'm part of something which they are creating. It is, as I said, that people ask me, you're a poet and you write. I said, okay, fine, poetry is expressed in words, and people often misunderstand that poetry is only words. Actually, a cinematographer could be a poet. A sound designer could be a poet. Poetry is an eye. It is not sacrosanct that you're going to express it only through words or verses. You can express it as a journalist. You can express it as a dancer. You could be a dancer poet. You could be a dancer journalist. Or you could be a dancer photographer. You could be a dancer a poet interviewer, as you guys were. So my congratulations to the whole entire team which made that. Is that possible? Is it something we asked that, are there takers? And some of the interviewers around when they were interviewing me here, they asked me, is it possible that something like this will click with people? Well, we care a damn as creative people. It doesn't click. We will keep expressing ourselves. Happy if you take it. Well, it's your loss if you don't get it. Okay, and I'll just recite this piece of poetry, with which actually I wrote this for Amir when we were finishing Satyamev Jayate, and this is how we finished this Satyamev Jayate. It's called Mumkin Hai. What all is possible? बंजर धरती के सीने पर पैर पटक के नन्हा अंकुर एक हरी से जिद पर उतरे मुमकिन है. बंजर धरती के सीने पर पैर पटक के नन्हा अंकुर एक हरी सी जिद पर उतरे मुमकिन है. सूरज मुट्ठी के अंदर हो और दरारों से उंगली की झलक रोशनी फर्श पे बिखरे मुमकिन है. पर्वत के माथे से उतरे एक पगडंडी बने विशाल नदी सागर से मिलने जाए मुमकिन है. रात अंधेरी किसी सड़क पर एक लैंप के नीचे कोई सपनों के पन्ने पलटाए और तकदीर पे हंसता जाए मुमकिन है. ख्वाबों को आंसू नहलाना और फिर धुले धुले ख्वाबों को देखना फिर से देखते जाना मुमकिन है. एक मासूम सा कागज लेकर बना के कश्ती अरमानों की एक सफर पे चलते जाना मुमकिन है. जंगल से एक हवा का चलना आबादी से गुजर कर मन की खिड़की पर आ जाना ताजा सी उम्मीद जगाना मुमकिन है. रस्सी बांधे और सब खींचे आसमान को जमी पे लाना मुमकिन है. हाथ बढ़ाना बादल छूना और निचोड़ के उस बादल से होंठ भिगाना मुमकिन है. एक सच्चे से सुर की उंगली थाम के पढ़ना और नवेली सरगम गाना मुमकिन है. बीचों बीच हथेली के एक नारंगी अंगारा रखना रूह तलक फिर सुलगते जाना मुमकिन है. आने वाले कल की आहट दूर से सुनना और दरवाजे खोल के रखना, राह सजाना मुमकिन है घने दरख्तों के साए में। When we are in happy days, we forget the pain of other people. घने दरख्तों के साए में पतझड़ की तकलीफ सोचना मुमकिन है। खिली खिली सी धूप की रुत में सर्द रात की टीस सोचना मुमकिन है। हमने सुना है चांद में एक बुढ़िया रहती है, कभी कोई गया उससे पूछा उसका दर्द। चांद पे जाके बुढ़िया अम्मा का चेहरा हाथों में लेकर दर्द पूछना मुमकिन है। झील में जाकर उसके दिल की गहराई से खामोशी की वजह पूछना मुमकिन है। एक दीपक का तूफानों से आओ खेलें कहकर मस्ती में लहराना मुमकिन है। आंख हजारों पर एक सपना मुमकिन है, प्यास हजारों पर एक बारिश मुमकिन है।
Person who gave us Rang De Vasanti,